Abandoned for 15 years, this house has been left to decay, buried under dust and the scars of time. But now, we're opening that long-closed door and turning this forgotten ruin into an entirely new home. As the renovation of this abandoned house begins, the old workshop floor is cleaned, leveled, and framed. A moisture barrier is laid across the entire floor before the concrete is poured. The concrete is then spread and leveled, creating a strong, clean new floor. Next comes the plumbing system. The stone walls are drilled through to run the drain pipes outside, followed by PVC pipes installed with the proper slope. A hot and cold water manifold is mounted and connected to supply lines throughout the house. The system is then connected to the water heater, purged of air, and checked for leaks at every connection. The ground floor renovation begins by removing the old partition walls and worn-out materials to open up the space. Based on the design plans, the wall openings are measured with a laser and cut wider, creating a clear connection from the living room through the hallway to the kitchen. After checking the structure and confirming that the partitions are non-load-bearing, all the remaining walls are removed, creating a spacious and open ground floor that matches the new design. The upper floor is demolished, with the old partition walls, ceiling, and wooden flooring removed to open up the entire space. The debris is cleared away and the area is cleaned up. The floor is then laid out according to the new design, with 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a hallway leading to the garden. A metal walkway is built using a steel frame combined with wooden decking to create a solid passage between different areas of the house. The UPE 120 steel frame is cut, beveled, and welded together, then ground smooth and drilled for bolted connections to the stone wall. The wooden decking is cut to size, with 3D guides used to keep the spacing even and position the screw holes accurately. The entire frame is then assembled, finished, and painted for protection. The ceiling system is built for the upper floor while improving insulation and soundproofing. A laser is used to set the ceiling height before installing the metal framing. 2 layers of fiberglass insulation are placed between the beams and beneath the frame, while the electrical wiring is prepared for the lights and fixtures. The drywall panels are then lifted into place and screwed onto the frame, creating a flat and solid ceiling. The backyard is leveled, with the sloped and uneven ground flattened using a mini excavator and a dump truck. The old concrete tank is opened and filled with soil to make use of the space while reducing the amount of dirt that needs to be hauled away. Around 50 to 60 cubic meters of excess soil is graded to the new level, creating a flat area ready for a retaining wall and grass. The house facade is being repaired, focusing on the bent and damaged metal railings. A car jack is used to straighten the railings, while cracked sections are cut, ground, and welded back together. The old paint and rust are then removed from the railings and metal doors, preparing them for repainting. The bedroom walls are built with insulated wall lining, partition walls, and a protective enclosure around the fireplace. The old stone wall is fitted with an Optima framing system and Ursa insulation, while electrical wiring, HDMI cables, and connections for outlets and the TV are installed inside. A metal frame is then built to separate the bedroom from the bathroom and hallway. The area around the fireplace is covered with fire-resistant drywall. The bedroom wall system is built with metal framing and insulation to improve heat retention and soundproofing. The drywall panels are installed and screwed into place, then trimmed for a smooth finish. The electrical system is also installed inside the walls, including wiring, cutouts, and recessed boxes for switches and outlets. The bathroom and 2 bedrooms are built with aluminum framing, insulation, and moisture-resistant drywall. The shower seat is reinforced and sloped for proper drainage, while the electrical wiring and outlets are installed inside the walls. The drywall panels are then secured across the framing, ready for joint treatment. The drywall joints on the lower floor are treated with joint compound to fill screw holes and reinforce the corners and seams with joint tape. Upstairs, the electrical wiring and ceiling frame are installed, followed by the drywall panels, with a laser used to accurately mark the recessed light locations before cutting the openings. New wooden framed glass doors and windows are installed, while the old metal shutters and decorative ironwork are removed for cleaning and repainting. Large glass doors are fitted for the balcony, outdoor walkway, and laundry room. The walls and ceilings are prepared to create a smooth, even surface. The joints are sanded, then a thin layer of joint compound is applied across the entire surface and sanded smooth again. Any imperfections are checked and touched up, followed by installing wooden trim around the doors and applying sealant to the joints. To build the walkway leading into the house, deep holes are first drilled into the stone wall. Then, heavy-duty expansion bolts are installed to secure the frame. The wooden deck and decorative iron railing are positioned and firmly fastened. The structure is then checked for stability and completed. To level the old, uneven wooden floor, a Firmacell dry floor system is used. A protective membrane is laid down first, then a laser is used to set the correct height before spreading and leveling the dry fill. The Firmacell floor panels are then fitted together, glued and screwed into place, creating a flat and solid floor. Decorative wall and ceiling molding is installed by first cleaning the surfaces, then using a laser to position and attach the ceiling molding, chair rail, and wall panel frames. The entire ceiling, walls, and decorative molding are then sprayed white. Wallpaper is installed throughout the rooms, starting with a clean surface and a straight reference line before rolling adhesive directly onto the wall. Each panel is aligned, joined tightly, and smoothed out to remove air bubbles. The excess paper along the ceiling and baseboard is trimmed neatly, creating a clean and seamless finish. The bathroom is renovated by applying primer, installing the shower tray and shower fixtures, running the water supply lines inside the walls, and waterproofing the shower area. The walls and floor are then tiled and grouted, followed by installing the vanity, connecting the water supply and drainage, checking for leaks, and fitting the accessories. Decorative wrought iron frames with curved patterns are installed on the exterior facade, fixed around the arched windows. combining classic architectural details with a modern style to create an elegant focal point for the house. Building the outdoor deck starts by clearing the area, measuring and cutting the wood, then assembling the frame around the pool. The frame is leveled with a jack and spirit level, reinforced, and fitted with joists and deck boards. The boards are then curved around the pool, rounded and sanded, while leftover wood is used to make a practical storage cabinet, completing a solid and beautiful outdoor space. The first floor bedrooms are built with metal framing over the old walls, followed by fiberglass insulation and concealed electrical wiring. Acoustic insulation is added inside the partitions, then covered with drywall to create smooth, solid walls. Sealing and plastering the first floor, finishing the drywall joints, reinforcing the corners, and smoothing the wall surfaces. The old floor is then leveled and covered with soundproof Firmacell dry flooring to complete the first floor. Installing a pocket sliding door with a metal frame and sliding track, adding acoustic insulation, and covering the wall with drywall. The door is then hung, adjusted for height, and tested for smooth operation. renovating the staircase and finishing the interior by leveling the staircase frame with jacks and a laser, installing drywall, and finishing the joints. Then, a floor underlay is added, the layout is carefully planned, and click-lock flooring is installed, followed by door trim and decorative molding for a clean, finished look. The attic bathroom is fitted with moisture-resistant drywall. The joints are finished and sanded smooth. Then a waterproofing primer is applied to the walls and ceiling, creating a smooth surface ready for the final finishing. Leveling the wooden floor with fiber-reinforced, self-leveling compound, first securing the boards, sealing gaps, and applying a bonding primer. The compound is then mixed and poured onto the floor, allowing it to flow evenly to the set level, creating a smooth and solid surface ready for finishing. finishing the bathroom with a primer coat on the floor, installing the electric heating mat, and covering it with tile adhesive to protect the heating system. Then the floor and walls are tiled. The tiles are cut around the plumbing and the joints are grouted. Finally, the vanity cabinet, wall-hung toilet, recessed niches, and bathroom fixtures are installed, creating a practical and tidy space. Renovating the staircase wall by installing and securing the steel frame, leveling it with a laser, and covering it with drywall. The surface is then skim-coated and sanded smooth before measuring, cutting, and attaching decorative molding along the staircase slope, forming balanced decorative panels that add character to the space. The lower floor is fitted with hot and cold water supply lines and drainage pipes running along the stone walls, with the main water line upgraded to improve flow. A metal frame is then built around the walls, leaving space for insulation, the WC partition, the concealed Geberit toilet frame, and a recessed shower niche. Polyurethane spray foam is applied to the stone walls and beneath the roof, quickly expanding to seal gaps, improve insulation, prevent moisture, and reduce thermal bridging. The entire area is evenly covered before the wall finishing is installed. Installing Firmacell ceilings and walls with added fiberglass insulation, concealed electrical wiring, and laser positioning for the light fixtures. The Firmacell panels are lifted and secured to the ceiling. Openings are cut for recessed LED lights, while the walls and window reveals are clad with Firmacell, sealed with PU foam insulation, and finished with electrical and decorative lighting. The staircase hall walls are clad with drywall and MAP adhesive, with PU foam used to level uneven areas. The ceiling frame is installed and aligned with a laser. The joints are filled, sanded, and painted. The walls are finished with wallpaper. The railing is painted, and lighting and interior fixtures are installed to complete the staircase hall. The guest bedroom and private bathroom are taking shape with natural travertine flooring laid in a Roman opus pattern. A metal frame is then installed to create the partition wall, covered with Fermacell panels, finished with surface treatment and paint, bringing the bedroom and bathroom together in a clean, cohesive space. The exterior is also upgraded by extending the wooden deck, carefully leveling it, and installing the finished decking boards. The pool is cleaned and treated, while the stone walls and patio are pressure washed. A shade sail and outdoor furniture complete the relaxing outdoor space. The bathroom enters its final stage with travertine walls, a wall-hung Geberit toilet, shower system, and glass enclosure. The vanity, mirror, and jacuzzi are installed. The plumbing is thoroughly tested, completing a modern and luxurious bathroom. From an old stone building forgotten by time, this place has now been completely transformed. Every wall and every corner has been brought back to life through hard work, patience, and dedication. What once seemed forgotten is now a warm, vibrant space, ready to welcome its first guests. Which transformation impressed you the most?